Thanks for joining me back at Napa Woodworks. Today's project is making a queen-size bed. We're going to make it out of MDF. Nobody likes it, but it comes out great. Okay, I'll show you how we did it. We use minimal tools, very easy. It's the first bed I ever made. Very simple to do, nice beginner project, and it comes out looking fantastic. You can do it just like I did it. First one ever. Follow along. I tell you what, this stuff is much heavier than regular plywood. Oof. Pro tip, if you see any kind of blemishes, any kind of corners blown out, whatever, when you go to buy the MDF or plywood or whatever it is, if you're going to Home Depot, just say something. They'll give you a discount. Sometimes it's 10% off. Sometimes it's 20% off, 70% off. Today I got 50% off. I said there were some problems with the corners of the boards, which I know I was going to screw them up anyway, and they're going to be cut off. So, might as well get the discount. I got 50% off today. The boards were $41. I got them, no, the boards were 40 bucks. I got them for $20, $19.80 a piece. It's worth it. Open your mouth and you get a discount. So we got the glue up going. We'll let this say overnight. We got our front and back posts. We'll be able to make them out of this, and then we'll have a couple of 24 to 27 inch pieces left over that we can make some legs underneath as supports. So we'll start with this, and then we'll go from here. So for now, for tonight, this is where we're going to end up, and tomorrow's another day. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. Back another day. Everything's been glued up overnight. So let's take it out of the clamps. See what we got. Clean up some of the glue squeeze out. Make sure everything's secure. And we can start cutting these things into the posts. Alright, so now we got them out of the clamps. We got to scrape off some of this glue. Let's see how my scraper is. Alright, so now we got our pieces cut. Now we want to trim them down to size. Bring them around. And that's why we marked. We got our good side, our bad side. Set it up at Take it at 3 1/4. This way we'll take the other. We'll take it in 2 passes. This way we get the other side, clean up both sides, so we have a nice, clean, new factory edge instead of glue edge. Okay, so now we're going to rotate them around. This way we already have it set and we know. And this is just going to help square things up. Take off that other quarter. And there. Now we're at 3 inches. No, there's the vacuum not on. Okay. We need that vacuum on. This makes a lot of mess. We're going to do a glue up now. We got all the parts cut. We got our side rails. So what we're going to do is we're going to double up the side rails here. Okay, put 2 pieces. So we got 1.5 inches thick. This way the slats that hold the mattress will have a nice meaty place to rest. Okay, then when we're done, we're going to build a center support. But I don't know what the size or any of that's got to be yet, so I'm going to leave that till the end once I get the mattress, so I know where the height and everything is going to be, where we want to keep it. So right now I'm just going to put everything together. We're going to glue up and clamp down the side rails, and then we'll work on the footboard and the headboard. So we got 4 pieces to glue up. Let's get to it. Alright, so I think all of our pieces are put together for now. Let's let this glue dry and see what we're going to do next. I think next we're going to have to do some biscuit joints so we can attach all these pieces together. The legs to the headboard and footboard. But we're in good shape, moving along. So far, we got about 5 hours in total into this. And I take my sweet ass time, so this could have easily been done in a couple of hours. Probably 2.5, 3. The longest part is waiting for the glue to dry, so that's what we had to do yesterday. Was wait for those legs to dry so we could lay things out. But we could have just as easily did that today. I just want to know where my starting point was. So there's our headboard, our footboard. We got our legs on that side for the footboard, our legs for the headboard, and we're looking pretty good here. Looking very good. We got our side rails running there, drying up. So we'll come back when all the glue is dry. Beautiful. That's beautiful. Look at that. It fits in there perfect. See that? And over here I know I got a little bit of a gap. We're going to fill that. I don't know what happened. I think that was just on the wrong side of the pencil mark. But we're in good shape. Biscuits are glued in. this leg on. All right, and now again we'll do the pocket screws. Beautiful. All right. Now let's clean up the glue.
Oh yeah, nice.
All right, we're glued up on this side. Let's flip it over, clean up the glue on the other side.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna lift it. Look how heavy it is.
I made a big mistake over here because I put glue all the way through the seam.
So,
And it's not supposed to be on this side. I screwed up.
yeah, well, that's when you paint, you don't see that. It's
Well,
just a line.
This side.
Yeah, but it's a line, you don't see it.
Well, I gotta scrape off that glue. I forgot about it. I didn't pay attention. That's okay, we'll take it off. There we go. That's nice and clean there. Let's get this side. How's it look?
It looks like a freaking bedroom. Holy cannoli.
Yeah?
You're making miracles over here.
How's it look? You like it?
It looks like a bedroom set.
Yeah.
Ah,
See that? There's the headboard.
Couple of pieces of scraps.
That's not scraps. I bought it brand new.
Whatever, piece of wood. Now look at that. Now it looks like a bedroom set already. Unbelievable. You go boom, done.
That's it. I only spent a few hours.
Yeah. It's
So,
good. That's beautiful.
I know.
Oh, good. So far, this is the beginning. We
okay,
still got a long way to go.
we gotta paint.
Yeah, got a long way to go. Oh, and by the way, this is the other piece
That's the footboard.
with no feet.
Yeah, I gotta put. That's the next piece to do.
I'm gonna put feet on this one.
Yeah, watch the corners. Don't lean it on the corners.
Yeah, don't mess it up because then they're gonna do it.
Then you're gonna complain. It doesn't look good.
Say what a shitty job you made,
Yeah,
and you blame it on you.
I'm gonna blame everything on you, of course.
No legs here.
The legs are over there.
Oh shit, you got no legs. Oh, these are the legs.
There's the legs.
There's the legs. Hey, they're running away. Here's the legs. You found the legs.
Okay, which side? Down. So that's down. Hey.
Rock and roll. Oh, nice calamari plants we got over here, man. Hot so. We're gonna have a lot of plants here.
Napa Woodworks, thank you very much. there's the footboard. You know, things are square and solid. It stands up on its own. It ain't falling. There, so there's glue off my table. What do you think? Here's the footboard. I think it looks pretty good. What do you think? Footboard looks awesome. Alright, so we're gonna fill this holes. We're gonna start working on getting some of that stuff put together. Then we're gonna try and figure out what we're gonna do as far as laying out the side rails. Get these things put together. Get our top rail set up. Trim molding, cap molding, whatever you want to call it. And go from there. We'll be back in a little bit. Focus, there we go. There's the bed. Okay, that's the frame. We got spacers put in for the slats. We got a support over here. Don't mind that piece. That was just there to help hold the rails in place. The same with that one. Some scraps. Okay, over here we put all the pieces there. They got straps on them. And then we got our other leg here. That's the center support. We put feet on the bottom. That goes from here all the way to here. Okay, this way it gives some support to the bed. We put some screws to hold the ends over here, because we ultimately know that if somebody's moving these pieces, they're gonna try and lift it up from the corners. We did the same here and in the centerpiece. Okay, those have been filled. They're screwed in. This thing is solid. It's not going anywhere. If you try and lift, everything goes together. Nothing moves, nothing shifts. Now I know this is made out of MDF, but MDF is great for painting. So this is going to be painted white. So we're going to have nice white milk paint from General Finishes. And I know it's not true milk paint in the fashion that you got to mix the powder with water, but it's milk paint. That's what they call it. They call it milk paint, and it's General Finishes milk paint. So that's what we're using. And should give us plenty, you know, quick working time, quick drying time, and quick sanding time between coats. So that's what we're working on. Alright, so we got the first coat of paint on here. I did a little bit of sanding to these edges. Okay, now I want to put a little bit of filler in just to make them come out perfect. So we got some natural wood filler here, and we're just going to put a little bit of this in here just to help fill in all the pores. It's real thin, that's all we need. just so we don't see the seams and the edges of the MDF. Then we'll come back and sand it again once it's dry. Okay, so now it's dry, the filter's dry, so now we can sand. So let's give a little sanding over here. Okay, well, I think we're at a decent point now. Get the gun ready to start spraying, clean everything up one more time. Let that finish to dry, I'll give it a quick sand, and then we'll come back and then we'll start spraying. Alright, these are the finished pieces, the show pieces, so I want to make sure that everything looks good. I don't want any raised spots. The backs I tried yesterday, just to give me an idea, and it helped to seal some of the edges, so this way when we pour fill it came out pretty good. We'll see now that it's pour filled, that it should be glass smooth. We'll give it a shot, we'll come back. Now you record it. Let's get ready to spray. Make a mess. That's what we're good at, making messes. This thing's set. coat number 2. Number 2. One more sheet. Alright, we're going to start with all of these exposed edges. They soak up more paper. Beautiful after this. Paint is mixed. I'm out of paint. I use 1 whole gallon. So whatever's in the gun is the rest of it. Hang on. Milk paint. Beautifully. Nice and easy. And look good. Okay. Let's start with all our faces first. So here we are. There's the headboard. There's our center support. There's the footboard. Okay, and there's our 2 side rails over there. They're ready to go in. And here's our 2 side rails. Okay. Alright, and then we got our roll of slats over here. And our slats are all rolled up. We got some fabric on them to hold them together, stapled up, and they should all fit in the slots. Hopefully I left enough room. Hopefully I left enough room for those. They should. I mean, I made them even. We'll see. I might have to sand them down a little bit. I don't know. I think they'll fit. Once we get them in the house with the full blast of AC, things will condense a little bit. acclimate. It should be fine. But it's ready to install. So I'm gonna check with Pops, see what he wants to do, and we'll get these things installed at some point. I don't know when, but we'll do it. So here's the finished bed. I think it came out awesome. Okay? MDF finishes beautifully with paint. We use General Finishes Snow White Milk Paint. It's interior, exterior rated. It came out gorgeous. Nice and smooth. Okay, we didn't put any top coat on it. That's just straight milk paint. Then we made a night table to match. This room came out beautiful. Thanks for following me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to see all the new videos. This was a fun project.